Welcome to Money Depth Insights. I am the finance guide, John Nell. Today, we are talking about how to build wealth without timing the market. Not by predicting crashes, not by guessing tops and bottoms, but by understanding how real wealth is actually built by people who stay consistent long enough for money to work harder than effort. Most people believe market timing is the key to investing success. They think wealth comes from buying at the perfect moment and selling before things go wrong. This belief feels logical, but in real life, it quietly does more damage than almost any other financial mistake. Market timing fails because it asks humans to be precise in an environment that rewards patience, not prediction. In theory, timing sounds simple. Buy low, sell high. In practice, emotions take over. Fear appears when prices fall. Confidence appears when prices rise. People end up doing the opposite of what timing requires, even when they know better. This is not a lack of intelligence. It is human behavior. People who try to time the market often underestimate how stressful uncertainty feels in real time. When prices fall, it does not feel like an opportunity. It feels like danger. When prices rise, it does not feel risky. It feels safe. This emotional mismatch makes consistent timing nearly impossible. The truth is, most long-term wealth is built by people who stop trying to be clever and start trying to be consistent. One of the most overlooked facts in investing is that missing just a few strong market days can drastically reduce long-term returns. The problem is that those strong days often occur close to the worst days. People who sell during fear usually miss the recovery that follows. Timing removes you from the market at exactly the wrong moments. Experienced investors understand this, not because they read it in a book, but because they lived through it. They remember selling during uncertainty and watching prices recover without them. They remember waiting for the perfect entry that never arrived. Those experiences quietly change behavior. Building wealth without timing the market starts with accepting one uncomfortable reality. You will never feel fully confident at the best moments to invest. Comfort usually appears late, after opportunity has passed. This is why systems matter more than confidence. People who build wealth successfully often rely on simple systems. They invest regularly. They invest automatically. They invest regardless of headlines. This removes emotion from the decision process and replaces it with consistency. Consistency is not exciting, but it is powerful. Another mistake people make is believing they need to understand everything before they start. They wait to feel ready. They wait to feel informed. They wait for certainty. Meanwhile, time passes, and compounding is delayed. Time is the one variable you cannot recover. Wealth grows not because of perfect decisions, but because of repeated reasonable decisions made over long periods. Small investments made consistently often outperform larger investments made inconsistently. This is why behavior beats strategy. People who build wealth without timing the market accept volatility as part of the process. They do not see market drops as personal failures or signals to escape. They see them as normal cycles that require patience rather than reaction. This mindset takes time to develop. Another common error is trying to improve results by making frequent changes. People switch funds. They chase performance. They react to news. Each change feels productive, but often resets progress. Wealth rewards staying invested more than staying busy. Long-term investors learn to distinguish between noise and fundamentals. Noise creates urgency. Fundamentals require patience. Most financial media amplifies noise because urgency captures attention. Attention is not the same as value. Another reason market timing fails is that life does not move in clean financial cycles. Income changes. Expenses appear. Emotions fluctuate. Timing requires precision, while life introduces randomness. Consistency adapts better to real life than timing ever will. People who succeed financially also understand that the goal is not to avoid losses completely. The goal is to avoid catastrophic mistakes. Missing opportunities hurts less than abandoning the process entirely. Survivability matters more than brilliance. Another powerful insight is that wealth building is not about avoiding mistakes. It is about avoiding repeated emotional mistakes. Panic selling, overconfidence, and constant adjustment quietly destroy long-term results. Calm behavior protects growth. People who stop timing the market often describe a sense of relief. They stop watching prices obsessively. They stop reacting daily. They focus on income, savings rate, and long-term allocation instead of short-term movements. This shift reduces stress and improves outcomes. It also changes how people measure progress. Instead of judging success by monthly returns, they judge it by consistency. Did I invest this month? Did I stay disciplined? Did I avoid emotional decisions? These quiet wins compound. Another misunderstood idea is that avoiding market timing does not mean ignoring markets entirely. It means understanding that your advantage comes from staying invested, not outsmarting millions of participants. The market does not reward constant prediction. It rewards participation over time. People who build wealth without timing also accept that progress is uneven. Some years feel flat. Some years feel disappointing. Others feel surprisingly strong. Judging the process too early leads to abandonment. Patience allows the curve to bend. Another real-world observation is that people who chase timing often miss the benefit of dividends, reinvestment, and gradual accumulation. These forces work quietly and do not require perfect entry points. They require presence. Over time, the gap between those who stay invested and those who jump in and out becomes dramatic. Not because one group is smarter, but because one group stayed long enough. This is not glamorous. It is effective. The most successful investors rarely describe their journey as exciting. They describe it as steady, boring, and eventually life-changing. That boredom is not a flaw. It is a feature. Excitement usually leads to mistakes. Building wealth without timing the market also creates emotional stability. People stop tying their self-worth to short-term performance. They stop feeling behind. They stop chasing shortcuts. They focus on process. This process includes saving consistently, investing regularly, reinvesting returns, and staying diversified. None of this feels dramatic. All of it works. The biggest shift happens when people stop asking when to invest and start asking how to stay invested. That question changes behavior. When you align your actions with time instead of prediction, wealth building becomes calmer, clearer, and more reliable. You trade stress for patience. You trade guessing for discipline. Money starts working quietly in the background. Building wealth without timing the market is not about lowering ambition. It is about choosing a strategy that works with human behavior instead of against it. Time rewards consistency. Discipline protects progress. Behavior determines outcomes. If this explanation helped you think differently about investing and long-term wealth, share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more calm, practical, experience-driven financial understanding, subscribe to Money Depth Insights. I am the Finance Guide, John Nell. And I will see you in the next session.